What's up guys, Matt back again with another unboxing video, and today we're going to be reviewing a classic figure, the Ichiban Kuji Last One Prize Super Saiyan Goku Emoving version. Before we dive into the video, please remember to subscribe and hit the bell, like the video, comment your thoughts down below for us to discuss, follow me on my socials, and consider becoming a YouTube member to enter into our monthly giveaways and Discord server so our community can help you on your Dragon Ball figure collecting journey. This figure is based on Goku from Dragon Ball Z. The figure is based on the first time Goku transforms into the legendary Super Saiyan from Dragon Ball Z, Chapter 123. This is an Ichiban Kuji release, so if you'd like to learn more about Ichiban Kuji, check out the video in my description below. If you're interested in buying this figure, then I recommend Bashman Collectibles, my favorite place to buy Kuji and collectibles. Link to their page in the description. You can use my discount code PEACHES24 in the comment box during your inquiry to get 10% off your first order with Bashman. This figure was released on October 17th, 2018, along with the rest of the Ichiban Kuji set. Goku stands at about 10.5 inches tall, weighs 2 pounds, 12.1 ounces in box, weighs 1 pound, 10.4 ounces on his own, and Goku comes with his body, 3 heads, 2 pairs of arms, and his support. All right, I have been really looking forward to this, and it's really good to be revisiting this figure. So I say that because during the very early years of my channel, I think the first year of my channel, the original Ichiban Kuji set that this came out in was pretty new at the time. So I had Prize A Goku. I got 3 of him. So if you want to check out the video, I'll put that right here. But this is the last one prize version that I didn't even know existed until, I started learning more about Ichiban Kuji. I think I learned about this within maybe the last 1 to 2 years. So it's pretty cool to finally have him in person, and man, they just don't make them like this anymore. But let's talk about it. So this is the Super Saiyan Goku. He is an E-moving figure, so the cool thing about him is that he comes with 3 different heads: his base form, him mid-transformation, and then that classic stare-down look from Frieza. He is based mostly on his Dragon Ball Legends render from the early Dragon Ball Legends day. He is, I think it's an Ultra of Super Saiyan Goku, and in the beginning of his Ultra, he actually does the whole transformation. So it is very much based off of his transformation sequence from the mobile game, more so than the manga, but obviously that whole thing is based off of the manga and the anime. So I love that. Goku, again, is one of my favorite characters. He is my favorite character in all of Dragon Ball. It is one of the most iconic moments, not only in Dragon Ball, but in anime history, of Goku turning into a Super Saiyan for the very first time. And the fact that you get to do it in different ways, different stages to your liking, is pretty freaking cool. And of course, you can be like me and get like a bunch of E-moving so that you can have all 3. So I think that's a really cool touch. And yeah, just making the last one prize the manga version, like manga colors, is a cool idea. I usually don't like it when they're just lazy recolors, but I think in this case, he just looks so much better than the other one. But as a character choice, I think it's awesome. It's a 5 out of 5, especially because this is one of the earlier Masterlise figures within Ichiban Kuji, and they chose to do one of the most iconic moments in anime history Great job, Bandai. His likeness is freaking amazing, dude. Like, I love it. I basically have him displayed with the Super Saiyan form, but there's a lot to love there. Obviously, there's some cool details, like some scuffs on his face because he's been fighting Frieza. You know, he's got his gritting teeth, very bright eyes, good details and attention, looks exactly like Goku. But, you know, there's other things like the base form. You can see like they actually put sweat like on his face, something that you just don't see in Ichiban Kuji nowadays. And, you know, the way that they did his pupils, because it's just like, you know, he's getting angry from Krillin's death. And of course, the Super Saiyan form, its likeness is so unique because you don't really see Goku with like no pupils in his eyes and just raging out. He's got the veins on his face and everything too. Just a magnificent way to show that full sequence within an actual figure. So their likeness is an easy 5 out of 5 in my opinion. It's one of the best looking Goku figures in the face, hands down. Sculpt quality is a no-brainer. It is practically perfect. I think really the only issue with the sculpt is his support, which is, you know, it's not a clear support. It's this big, ugly orange one, which, remember, back in the day, they weren't really doing the clear supports yet for Ichiban Kuji. That's something that they started to do, I think, later on that same year. But, you know, outside of that, it's kind of a nitpick because the fact that you can change out his arms from like just arms to his side versus powering up arms. He's got great attention to detail, like the battle damage all across his pants. His hair is sculpted really nicely, and the battle damage on his shirt looks really good. And of course, you have the option of changing out 3 different heads in one Ichiban Kuji figure. I wish they would do things like that a lot more often. But, you know, they don't really do that, and this is a very special case. So I think the value there is absolutely perfect. I'm going to give his sculpt a 5 out of 5 with all of those things in mind. And I alluded to it earlier, but the paint and shading of this thing is amazing. The only thing that I may not have done is chose to make his skin so tan. It's not like bad, but it is noticeably a little more tan than I'm used to seeing Goku. However, his hair is like very, very bright yellow. His shirts, all the blues on this look really good. A magnificent tone of paint and shading just applied all across the figure. I love the brighter colors of this thing because it just really makes him pop. He stands out a lot in a lot of my collection. So I think he's one of the best paint and shading jobs that I've seen on an Ichiban Kuji figure. I really love that, especially down to his boots with the mixtures of light and dark blues. So I'm going to give his paint and shading a 5 out of 5. Size and scale, I forgot how tall this thing is. He's not like, he's not too big, but he is slightly taller than what I'm used to seeing a lot of Goku figures nowadays within Ichiban Kuji. But he still scales pretty well within a collection. He doesn't stick out like a sore thumb or anything. He's probably just a ½ inch taller than I'm used to seeing Son Goku figures. But great size, absolutely worth your money. He just scales so well with everybody. I think the latest Frieza from like Battle on Planet Namek is probably too small next to him, if I'm being honest. But maybe that's an issue with that Frieza. Not really sure. The 100% full power Frieza scales really well with this guy, though, so I think that's a really great pair up for them. But size and scale is perfect. It's going to be another 5 out of 5. But I don't know what else to say, man. I loved the original Prize A. I'm still planning on recollecting that. In fact, I think I'm going to get 2 of them so I can display all 3 heads in my display. But the last one, Prize, is definitely the better version. His paint and shading is some of the greatest I've ever seen. He's easily one of the best Goku figures, easily one of the best Super Saiyan Goku figures. If you have the opportunity to pick this one up, hit up my boys at Bashwin, pick him up for yourself, because today I'm going to give him a 5 out of 5. Guys, thanks for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, but we also have merch on the channel. So if you'd like to support me a bit further by picking up a shirt, stickers, tote bag, a mug, a hoodie, whatever you feel comfortable picking up, we have a lot of different designs on there. It would help support me, and I would appreciate seeing a lot of the community repping my merch. So go ahead and check out my website, and I thank you for your support. But until the next video, guys, I will see you all later.